a viewer submission for an Alchemy deck. A kind of cute find. I'm going to be honest, I didn't realize this card existed. We have a 7/7 Trample Haste 7-mana vehicle. And we've got Tezzeret, Betrayer of Flesh, and Faithful Mending to loot this into the bin, and then Greasefang brings it back. So while it's not quite Parahelion 2, like we bring back in Historic, it's still a pretty chunky hit, especially if you have like Tezzeret to re-loot this into the bin every turn. You chunk through them relatively quickly, and your games are probably going to go a little bit long sometimes. You got some interactive elements, so just cast this on occasion as well. Seems rather amusing. Flame Tongue Carvu Surgehacker Mech here is a card that I've been really impressed with in other matchups, just coming down and dealing, 2 to 4 points of things, and then being a pretty real threat. Feels pretty good, pretty consistently, so let's go ahead and pop on into some matches with this one and see how it feels in Alchemy. Is Negate better than Test of Talents this part? Yeah, I think so. There's enough Planeswalkers in the control decks for sure. So it's subtle. But one big difference between this deck in Standard and this deck in Alchemy is getting to play 4 Crossroads in your mana base is a pretty big upgrade in your 3-color kind of aggressive deck. I actually think the inclusion of Crossroads is a big part of why the Naya Auras deck is more powerful in Alchemy than it is in Standard. Like, it's okay in Standard, but it's definitely better in this format because it gets better mana here. So are you counting the fact, Martian, that Tezzeret and our land help crew our vehicles when you're talking about needing more things to crew? I appreciate you taking the time to do that, Silence. Ooh, that's a great draw to go with this. So we'll go tapped blue land because Tezzeret needs double blue. Yep, I'm facing... So with them leaving mana up here, especially being a potential counterspell, we just go land pass, not giving them a chance to use their counter magic. We'll Thirst at their end of turn, ditch the Thundersteel, and then we'll Greasefang next turn. We played Mech Titan Core in Black-White on this stream. The first week the cards were out. It was very reasonable. You can find that up on YouTube. Another Okiba boss here. Present Jeff was watching past Jeff watch past Jeff. That is an accurate summary of what just happened.
It's like your defenses aren't even there.
I was trying to decide if I wanted to attack their planeswalker, and I actually just don't have the option to do that, so this is fine. I was like, wait, why is it asking me to click who I'm attacking? Hey, thanks for the support, Viper. I wouldn't be able to be without folks like you. Thanks for keeping me around. I appreciate the 12 months. You could attack it in paper. Yeah, maybe.
Now, what do we have here?
Now, the real question is, do they have a sweeper to clear the Greasefang here? If they have a counter spell, they might want to counter this, so I can't put the Colossus in the bin. Or they're just gonna kill this in response. Driving in my car, beep beep. Hope no one wrecks into me. One lethal vehicle, please. Hey, Salami. How's Management Day? We're just getting started. Starting off with a viewer-submitted Esper Vehicles deck.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
All right, Chip. I think they're gonna just get run over, so they gotta bounce out here. Vanishing Verse and Portable Hole look not great here. Some counter spells and a Tezzeret come in, and some go blanks. We trim a Faithful Mending because it's technically card disadvantage, and we have plenty of other ways to put things in the bin. Yeah, I don't know that I intend to do the errands in Horizon Forbidden West, but I think I intend to do the ones labeled side quests. I actually really like that they kind of divide it. Pizza Wine, thanks for the 52. Almost 4.5 years. Welcome back. All right, so I need this for second blue for Tez. So we'll play this on white on 1 for the Hotshot Mechanic. Yeah, I don't plan to clear every cauldron, but we'll probably do at least one of them once I get some better weapons and stuff. Crackpipe Kid, thanks for the 25 months. Welcome back. All right, we'll just drop the Bankbuster down here.
The system can't fix everything, but we can. I got someone on the inside who can...
Yeah, someone else mentioned that, Martian. I did not do those side quests in the first one. All right, well, drawing a second Bankbuster here makes the decision easy of if I want to attack or draw a card, so just hop in the getaway vehicle here. What's going on, Alistair? Good morning. I always feel like such a hipster when someone asks me if I'm playing Unite on the Joy-Cons or the Pro Controller, and I get to respond with I'm using my PS5 controller.
No.
Sweet. This goes to 2. This gives you 2. Goes to 2 when you down tick, which means I can play it, down tick it, and it'll survive the ninja still.
I made this one especially for you.
So KO their Planeswalker, put them to 12.
Oh, that's some serious counterintelligence.
If we get to untap with this, we can maybe turn these lands into some action, which would be great. Demonic Tutor. Uh-oh. Do they want to clear the board or do they want to clear my Planeswalker? Yeah, I have a Bluetooth adapter for my PS5 controller that works perfectly on the Switch. It's just as good as using a regular Pro controller. Nice, Cedrus.
Innistrad has been through enough. It needs our help.
Oh, they're attacking first so they can undiddle this. Yeah, that makes sense.
Too little, too late.
Oh, this is free because of Tez. Thank you for shouting that.
And some think time only flows in.
I thought it was just some kind of crew bug. Yeah, it's free with Tez. Twitch chat with that competitive advantage. Shout out. I dedicate this card draw to Twitch chat. Thank you very much.
My next breakthrough is close.
All right, let's open on Surgehacker Mech and see what we get. We get to just murder their Tez here.
Of time.
I don't think I want to trade this for this, and I think I want to draw a card with this turn. Actually, maybe I want to draw with this one. Get the counters off the one that can get swept away. We could draw with both, but I think I want to pressure their life total here. I think has value. Because, like, they're definitely the control deck, right? Come on. Thank you for the 30 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Yeah, Tez is each turn, so you could technically do it free on your turn, free on their turn. Pretty big deal. All right, well, let's start here and see what we get. Actually, let's start here, I suppose. This lets me draw 3 cards.
Progress is power.
And then Tezzeret will let this one draw for free next turn, and we're attacking for 9 here. This is kind of sweet. Tezzeret Bankbuster is kind of cracked shit. That's so good. Brutal. Oh, you know what this deck probably wants? I don't have any Valorous Stances in this 75, do I? I want a Valorous Stance in our 75 for sure, probably 2 or 3. It's a card that's anti-creature and also anti-Hullbreaker. It's gonna depend on how many spells are in their hand, right? Like, if they've got 2 spells here, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. This thing's still very strong. This guarantees having 2 spells. The Surgehacker being menacing stands to generate a lot of value here, though, for us, too, which is nice. Kenix! Thank you for the absurdly generous tier 3, and thank you for the almost 3 years. Welcome back. Good morning, good morning. They have 5 mana left over here, so pretty big range of archive cards they can cast here. Okay, so they kept their other card. And is this attacking? So draw before the Tezzeret is gone. Let's start here since we drew a second one. This is obviously a spell, right? Because they discarded the Day of Judgment that they drafted. If it's just a counter spell, they're dead, right? It needs to, like, draw cards. They need to, like, draw into more spells that they can cast here, I think. Okay, the question is, do they have a 1 mana spell to get? They might even be dead through a 1 mana spell, right? Because they're bouncing this, and then if they bounce one more thing, I still have 2 things that are lethal. I believe they're still just KO'd here. They need to be able to interact with 2 things here. Wow, brutal. Wait, this doesn't do it, right? Because I get to go crew this using this attack for 6? Driving in my car, beep beep. Doot doo 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 doo. Sweet. Sweep the leg. I think I still want some Valorous Stances in our 75, like a pair maybe. I think it's better than Faithful Absence. I think I like it better than Faithful Absence. The black removal and alchemy is fine. Power word kill is pretty good. There aren't that many dragon sticks at the moment. I believe in this Faithful Mending, chat. It's gonna pick this game up and carry it on its back for us. Sneaper Keeper. It was good, Dylan. Very productive weekend. One of my buddies came over and we installed floor-to-ceiling shelves in the storage room with 9-foot-tall ceilings in my basement. It was a lot of work, but they turned out real good. Ooh. I'm gonna draw with this now, because we can do a 1-drop. Wait, what? Our opponent is in bronze? Okay. I'll defend the gold down pair on occasion, but this is completely unacceptable. Yeah, they're playing like 230 cards. That's a pretty big Magic Arena oof. While you were in bronze, you were paired against number 14 Mythic. That's wild. Robo Snake Ape, thanks for the 25 months. Welcome back. Normally, I'd say, you know, it's up to the application doesn't do a good job of showing people where to go, but you have to like click a bunch of toggles to enable best of 3 in Magic Arena, right? That's still the case. On the new Playblade, do you still have to like enable advanced game modes and stuff? Robo Snake Ape, thanks for the 25 months. Welcome back. Hey, thanks for keeping me around to run them, Snake Ape. Appreciate it. The person who said it, you are correct. There is something incredibly satisfying about building things yourself. I don't think I'd want to do it all the time because I am fat and squishy, chap, but when you finish a project, it feels good to have finished. Pacifism on my Okiba boss is not particularly good. It's gonna sit here and keep bringing back cars. For those of you wondering, yes, we are currently a bully. I don't like being a bully, chat. Have some rank pips, opponent. It isn't very good content either. Yeah, I know that they don't lose rank if they lose in bronze, but like, it's not very good content, and I feel kind of bad, so like, whatever. I'm not playing in any arena qualifiers. My rank is actually worthless to me inside of Mythic. Oh, I can show off my shelves while we wait to queue. Chat, look at these wonderful things I built. These things are solid. My buddy who's a little bit lighter than me, I'm a heavy 200-pound man. He actually stood on a couple of these things to help screw in the things on the top. Here are. They ain't going anywhere. We filled the room up. Now I get to shove all of the crap from my garage down into here, which is great. In theory, my home has a 3-car garage. In practice, it's had like a 1.5 car garage since we moved in because of various stuff. I believe we spent about $800 on materials for that. It was not cheap. It was cheaper than it would have been several months ago because things did come down a little bit, but yeah, lumber is definitely up at the moment. So my yard tools are actually fairly compact because I have an electric blower and an electric lawnmower that aren't monsters. That's fine because you currently aren't allowed to keep your second car in the garage anyways because it might burn down your house. That's actually true, Beetle. The Rogue has to stay on the driveway until Nissan fixes it. Is that actually true? Yes. If you have a Nissan Rogue between the years of 2014 and 2016, there is a not quite active recall, but malfunction on it that can cause the vehicle to catch fire while it's not being used. And Nissan doesn't currently have a fix for it, and they're not recalling them. Details in my Twitter status there, if you weren't here the other day when we were talking about it. I own 2 Nissan vehicles that my wife and I purchased brand new, and they will be the last Nissan vehicles we ever owned due to their poor handling of this recall, or lack thereof. The only reason I was made aware that an issue was in effect was because we went to the dealer's website to schedule an oil change, and the malfunction issue popped up on the dashboard while we were scheduling the oil change. They plan to send out snail mail notifications to people sometime in March, they said. That's their due diligence. Who's my current favorite Unite character to play? I have developed an addiction to Aegislash. I've really been enjoying Aegislash. I think this is play Greasefang as a blocker here. It's going to be awkward into second Skyclave, but otherwise it controls the board a little bit, which is what we're looking for. Thanks for 2/3 of a year, Daniel. Yikes. They sent Greasefang to his room, chat. We have been confined. Want the extra 2/1s here? Need a second blue off of this. In case we draw a Tezzeret. I mean, I don't have any strong loyalty to any particular car brand. We just, like, bought a Rogue when we were broke because it had 0% financing and it was fine. And then, like, when we were looking to get a second larger car, the Pathfinder also had 0% financing and we hadn't had any issues with Nissan up until that point. That's fine. These two cars will ideally be the last 2 gas-powered cars we buy anyways. Hopefully by the time they're ready to be replaced in, 5 to 10 years, we'll have electric vehicles that are affordable. This is platinum. Platinum to mythic is fine. I think even gold to mythic is mostly fine. Bronze and silver are not remotely okay. We're super dead here, huh? I think we're just like thirst for knowledging, trying to draw a piece of removal. Okay, I found a portable hole. Might be okay. This is gonna come back to our hand at end of turn, so might as well crew it and smash. Are we low on viewers? Because I was playing a non-Magic game for the first 2 hours of my stream this morning, and Magic game category as a whole is down, which is part of the reason why I've been doing more non-Magic games. Trying to diversify into other things, finding another niche to fill. We'll probably always do some amount of Magic here, but I don't think we'll ever be all Magic again. Definitely want all of the removal spells here. So Valorous Stance matchup. I don't think it is. We're going up to 10, 12 sweepers. Seems good. I think we're trimming some of this cute top end and maybe the Faithful Mendings. Maybe we'll split the difference on Thirst for Knowledge and Faithful Mending because Mending can gain some life. So put this on white and scry looking for an untapped land on two. It's not an untapped land, but I think we keep this just because it's better than missing our third land on three. That's fine. We just go ahead and stick this in a hole to be resource efficient this turn. Is portable hole good? I think it's fine. It has, our deck has artifact synergies in it. Well, so the people who only play, if you want a good lesson in why there's a lot of people that only play a single game on their stream, I'd encourage you to like go look at my Twitch metrics for non-Magic games I've tried to branch out. Usually when you start being known for streaming a single game, you drop off a lot of viewers on your games outside of that, which hurts your ability to find sponsorships and stuff because it brings down your average viewer count in terms of metrics. But I've also kind of hit a point in my streaming career where I'm just here to have fun, chat. If Magic's fun, we'll play Magic. If other things are fun, we'll play those. We're just kind of hanging out and vibing during the week. Pretty annoying. It has its moments. I think we're passing here, huh? I think we're passing. We'll hold up vehicles as blockers here. Terrifying. This red-white deck is really good that the opponent's playing. We played it on stream. Last week, and it was excellent. It's a Dargon, too. Can I draw a Vanishing Verse, please, so we can get rid of this dragon? Hey, opponent. Nice magic card. Bye, friend. Easy game, Chip. All right, so we have a draw from this, a draw for our turn, and then 3 more draws to find Vanishing Verse. Not that we needed more than 1, in case anybody was wondering. This is how many draws we needed. Bye, Felicia. Here in my car, I feel safe in my car, 'cause it's not a Nissan, it's a Reckoner Bankbuster. Doo-doo. What's going on, Gandhi? We might have played Aegislash for the entire Unite session this morning again, and I had a blast. I'm gonna attempt to kill this, because if they discard a card to save it, I can then Path of Peril to clear the board next turn. And if they don't discard a card to save it, we'll probably Path of Peril anyways. He's for the 3/4 of a year. Yeah, it makes me big sad that the cool dragons aren't playable. Oh, I'm gonna lose my pilot doing this. That's edge. Ha-ha! Joke's on you, opponent. I was gonna kill that pilot anyways. It's a pretty good draw. There are a lot of good ones. Oh, maybe I should scry first there. Pick up. Hey, thanks for the 20 months. We'll move it. Welcome back. Morning, good morning. I assume they're gonna upgrade my Bankbuster that can draw cards here. Really? We're just doing that. Okay. Let's go for us. This notably does not give the angels indestructible, as shown. Let's look at this hotshot shit. Crunch. Oh, I could have done this first to make that draw free, right?
I am more than human. You don't stand a chance.
Alright, looks like we're at game 3 here. Oh, I messed up. This takes 4 to crew. I should have Tezzereted this. Oh wait, I can crew with these, right? Never mind, we're good, we're good. I probably should have still Tezzereted this one, but... details. I thought we boarded. Just run it back. Chat, what I am about to show you highlights the danger of having children. Oh, that's the wrong scene. All right, so Christy sent me this. This was 8 years ago on this day. Her and Jacob were watching me play Magic and this. Look how much hair I had, chat, before there were 3 children. Look at all that hair. And now it's gone. It's all disappeared. So, see, Jacob was already born, so it was already starting to creep in a little bit. Just every child, it disappears more and more. Deck list for the bug control deck, please. For the Zoomers out there, bug is what we used to call Sultai. Was that a Mead Hall t-shirt? I think it was. Yeah, no, that was not the Mead Hall. That was the Meadery, the Magic the Gathering social network that ended up crashing because the site owner didn't have off-site backups and their server died. Just like, oh no. Illicet, thanks for the 29 months. Welcome back. Thanks for the tier 2. That's how long I've been on Twitch for, chat. That video is 8 years old. I had a Twitch account at that point. We were doing videos on occasion. Eight years. We had Tumos. Tumos is a 78-month sub on this channel. Marty, 63. I don't know if people that are new, we've been around the block a while here. We're something of a relic. We did Magic online. We did paper Magic streams. We've done and seen a lot. Maybe this hand was a mulligan. We're going to be leaning on this Faithful Mending a whole lot. Someone found the bug control list. Okay, now I need to look. No, this is a moto deck. No, it's probably not. That was probably a standard tournament. All right, so let's Faithful Mending at sorcery speed here because we can hit a portable hole or a Hotshot Mechanic. Remember when I said we were going to be leaning on this Mending to do a lot of heavy lifting, chat? Oh, no. Oh, no. Do I want a second Surgehacker Mech? I think so. I think we're in for double Carfu. That's 2018 out of years. Yeah, 8 years ago would be how much? That's 2014, right? Did Modern even exist then? It didn't, right? So you get to go Clarion Spirit into Skyclave Apparition here if they want. Modern's existed since 2012. Oh, shit. What did I do that you all woke up this morning and chose violence? Why would you tell me that Modern's a decade old? Modern's not a decade old. You're a liar. Oh yeah, this is probably it. Something close to this. This is a no, maybe not. This is from August. It's probably something close to this. Okay, I'm sorry, Zoomers. I'm gonna be nostalgic here. Sylvan Caryatid, Courser, Crew Fix, 10 Planeswalkers like a goddamn casual. We loved us. Chat, I've been playing bad Magic decks for a long time. Yeah, look at that removal suite. 1 Devour Flesh, 1 Golgari Charm, 1 Ultimate Price. We were a true big brain wizard optimizing our control deck. Our brain was huge. 25 lands. 25 lands was fine. You had Temples and Sylvan Caryatids and Read the Bones. Read the Bones did some heavy lifting, chap. Or Smith, thank you for the 3 years of support. Welcome back. Alright, do they have another spell? They do, yikes. Okay, given the option, I am trading Surgehacker Mech for... Oh no, they have another 1 mana spell? No! Oh god! Chat! Why? Why? Alright, I think I chump here, and then we get 4 draws and a Path of Peril next turn. 4 draws at Path of Peril. 3 draws. None of those are Path of Peril. We have died, unfortunately. Ooh, we dropped a couple of frames there. Hopefully my internet's not gonna have a bad time. My keep was probably a little mediocre that game. Five lands, Faithless Looting was a little ambitious. Needed to draw better than we did. Probably should have gone to 6. It's fine. Scrying anything that's not a land to the bottom here. Hey, thanks, Orange. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the kind words. I am really happy with what we've been able to accomplish in terms of Magic coverage. The team of people that we work with are fantastic. They're really all really good at what they do. It's the part where they play Townraiser Tyrant and I top right. Oh, they don't have a land, so we got that going for us. I think we just pass here, right? Because I don't want to run into a dragon, whatever. I don't want to play this and then have them kill it. Okay, so the white land's an incredible draw here because I get to Portable Hole, Fearsome Whelp, and then we get to Okiba Boss. bring back the Flame Tongue Carvu, kill this. They have a breed here? Maybe the dragon spell with a really big dragon? I think the vehicles archetype in general in this format is a ton of fun. We played a black-white Mecha Titan deck on release day. That was really good. I want to get back around to that one again sometime soon. I don't think we're gonna have a lack of alchemy or historic decks to be trying. A lot of sweet ones to poke at. They got what, 2 triggers off of this, yeah. So like if they could have another 2 mana 4-drop dragon here too, which is really scary. Like if they drop a Town Razor Tyrant, we get got. No other dragon here is huge. So I get to go ahead and drop Surgehacker Mech and KO the Goldspan. Yeah, I'm really hoping we get some more vehicle support in the Alchemy card drop. Agreed. I don't think Chariot's good enough to be worth being in green. I think this card is better than Chariot in this archetype. We technically don't know when the Alchemy drop is yet. We know it's coming after the set championship, and I'm hoping I've got our next open scheduled for March 18th or March 19th. So I'm hoping the Alchemy drop is the 17th. Fingers crossed. That's so many dragons, chat. That's so many dragons. Right, off to the races.
Keep you busy.
I think this exchange is good for us. And they're sending this at my face because they want to attack Tezzeret next turn. Makes sense. Duck Doolittle, I have the April open date as well, by the way. If you want to try it, we're going to be April 16th is the April one. If you haven't scheduled your LARP weekends out that far yet. Oh, right. This is currently free. Keep forgetting that. Obviously should have done that before I mended.
My next breakthrough is close.
We're discarding 2 lanes here, right? Nice. Nice. Okay, so we get to go ahead and Vanishing Verse this. And then we get to Greasefang back the Flame Tongue Carvu. KO the Fearsome Whelp. Get to crew this attack for... This card getting bounced back to your hand is so incredibly powerful. Like, these two together are like chocolate and peanut butter, chat. They're really fantastic. And this gets to draw a card for free thanks to Tezzeret on their turn, because this is every turn. Yeah, we have another free draw here. This list has been really sweet. It isn't just incredible how good Kamigawa was of a set. I think Kamigawa might be their best set release in like the last 2 or 3 years. Like it's so good. Oh yeah, they're actually just dead to driving in some cars. Oh yeah, we could have made Portable Hole a creature too. All metrics related to everything Magic the Gathering have been bad for the last 3 sets, Kennex. Metrics being bad largely doesn't have to do anything with the quality of the set. I actually think Innistrad was a pretty good set. I think the Innistrad sets were pretty good as well. They weren't like a cut above like Neo Kamigawa is, but I thought they were fine. I think a lot of the metrics surrounding Magic content are more so related to non-gameplay stuff than gameplay stuff. I think a lot of people's frustrations with Magic Arena and its economy and stuff related to that kind of came to a boil with Alchemy's announcement. Yeah, that too. Not only did the Alchemy announcement hurt things and make people annoyed, but Wizards managing of formats and leaving Epiphany legal for as long as they did also really hurt Standard before Alchemy came up in general. Viking, thanks for 24 months. Welcome back. Why did I board in Path of Peril, chat? We were like talking and clicking at the same time. This should totally be a val. I autopiloted and boarded like they were a small aggro deck. I am 0% boarded correctly. The secret, you don't, so I actually think the secret layers are one of the best things Wizards of the Coast has done. It's part of the reason why they've become so profitable, and I think secret layers are really good. If you want my blistering Magic the Gathering take, secret layers are quite possibly the most consumer-friendly product Wizards of the Coast has ever produced. They're second to like maybe like the dedicated Pioneer / Modern decks they put out at various points over the years. Those were pretty good in terms of consumer friendliness, but in general, yeah, exactly what Marty said. Everybody hates the secret layers until they drop one for an IP that they like. It's like the TLDR. And not only are the secret layers good because they print money, but they're also good because secret layers with cross IP stuff bring people into Magic that otherwise would never touch a Magic card or consider the game. There will be people who are Street Fighter fans or Stranger Thing fans or Walking Dead fans that pick up a collectible product like that and they go, oh, maybe I want to play a game with some of these cards too. So not only are they collectible, but they're an on-ramp into Magic for new people. What an incredibly fun experience. If I had to describe getting Divine Purged, I would use the descriptor of fun, inviting, generates replayability, and is exciting. If you had to ask me for 4 words that describe Divine Purge, those would be the words that I would use. It does. It objectively creates replayability. That is true. Just the abject facts there. Lots of replayability involved in Divine Purge. Oh, God. We're boarded super wrong here, by the way. We were chatting while we were sideboarding, and I autopiloted like we were playing against little aggro. Obviously, Power Word Kill shouldn't be in my deck here against their Dragon's deck. For the love of God. Please stop. Please stop. Fun isn't really expected. F-I-R-E. The divine purging shall continue until morale improves. I'm gonna concede with these 2 power word kills in my hand here against the Dragon's deck. And fix my sideboarding mess ups here real quick. Some schlops. A couple of disruption protocols might be good, actually. You have a video that goes over the design philosophy, and we have a really quick command that covers the design philosophy of Fire here in chat. For those not familiar. Portable hole is a great rip here. Keep them off of this. We just Bankbuster. My body is ready to be divine purged. Please, please stop. Please stop. How do we feel about smacking them for 4 with portable hole? I guess if I plus if I plus Tezzeret survives Goldspan Dragon hitting it next turn. Yeah, I think I want to just race them. I do have a free Bankbuster draw. It's gonna come down to how many removal spells do they have in hand to back up this Goldspan Dragon. They have a bunch of Dragon Fires. We're gonna be in trouble here, obviously.
Savor your little victory while it lasts.
Stance is obviously a good draw for us. If they don't have removal, this stance should mean we win this race very hard. They probably have a piece of spell removal here, though, I have to imagine. The real question here is, if they go to KO something, am I stancing their Goldspan, or am I think we're just stancing the Goldspan because this can get this back later, right? Yeah, Alchemy Goldspan chat. They don't get a thing. Card's actually fair and balanced. Well, Fearsome Whelp being their first play bodes well for the home team chat. Things that seem good for us. This. KO my Okiba boss here before we get a trigger. But you should be able to troll and joke about politics in chat, but you should leave politics out of your stream as peak. We banned the right person material. Yep. So I'm not gonna lie, chat, and this is gonna let some of you new people in on a little secret. Occasionally, someone will do something that's like, doesn't really warrant a ban, it just warrants a timeout. But I'll click the ban button instead to see how that person reacts in the unban request. Because sometimes it's kind of close, and how that person chooses to react in the unban request is an excellent tiebreaker for, are you a good community member or not? Because sometimes you'll get something kind of mundane, and then you'll click the ban instead of timeout, and they will completely explode and melt down in the unban request. It's just like, you don't need to be a part of this community, thanks. Just like that. That was gonna happen at some point. It might as well happen now. Alright, so we're gonna lose the Mech Hangar to the Town Razor Tyrant. This is probably a Faithful Mending during upkeep in response to the Town Razor trigger. Perfect. We're gonna hold on to this land because we can discard it to Faithful Mending. I'm gonna go ahead and pass here because if they go land Goldspan Dragon, I'd rather verse a Goldspan Dragon. That being said, if they just attack with this, we are going to verse just their Town Razor here, I think. Adult Gold is very tough to race. You just keep our life total high here. Obviously can't. This card's actually incredibly good against our removal suite. We can't Vanishing Verse it, and we can't Valorous Stance it. Brutal. I don't think I'm mending this turn because I kind of want to hold the verse, I think. Flame Tongue Carvu can KO Adult Gold Dragon in a pinch. Oh, I think I'm supposed to take another hit here. This gains me 2. Well, poop. I guess I should have done this while I was at 1 more life. It doesn't really matter though. So we gotta hope to draw exactly Bankbuster next turn, he said before dying. And GG opponent. Adult Gold. I don't really know that there's anything we can play to really make the Adult Gold Dragon easier to remove, right? I guess we could play something like Hero's Downfall, but our deck actually doesn't have... our deck actually isn't that good at making black mana. Yeah, I don't think... Flunk might be play. I don't think Grasp is a playable card yet. Like, boarding in a card in your matchups where you're trying to stay alive seems not great. Yeah, I guess we can play. I did cut Faithful Absence for these. Maybe we're just supposed to have some Absence. I don't know. They're also, like, the Red-White Dragons deck hasn't put up any results in any of the couple of Alchemy things that have happened so far. So there's also a very good possibility that, like, you're supposed to shrug and hope that Surgehacker Mech is good enough, or, like, our copy of Eiganjo is good enough. Honestly, fitting another copy of this into the 75 could also be reasonable as well, so I think our deck's probably fine, and it feels kind of bad to queue up into the 4X Goldspan Dragon deck, but it kind of is what it is. I think my takeaway on playing this, I think actually to kind of hedge that and make a small change here to start, I think I would go up a land. I think we had slightly too many dedicated draw discard effects with 8 of these. I think I'd go down Mendings, and Tezzeret was very good, and it's a draw discard effect that does more than just draw discard. So I think I would do this to the main deck. We can add a land that also kind of answers our problem. We can roll the last Tezzeret in here, and then we could just play one more card in the board that like answers it. I think a Fateful Absence as a 1-of sounds fine. So that gives us what, 1, 2, 3 plus Surgehacker Mechs as answers. That seems like plenty with the card selection that our deck has. So I think I'd end here. These vehicle decks in Alchemy continue to be a lot of fun though. A lot of really great synergy here. I feel like one thing that felt super powerful in this deck that I want to explore in other places is Bankbuster plus Tezzeret Betrayer of Flesh is really strong. Getting to just draw with this without spending mana, thanks to Tezzeret's static text ability, is very, very reasonable. And that feels like it could be something good inside of another controlling shell, perhaps. All right, what do we want to play